Hi you guys! Welcome to All About Flowers with Miss Jodi. So we are going to be learning all about flowers today, and it's our new unit, so I wanted to do a whole video just for you guys all about flowers. So the first thing we're going to start with is the seeds. So many of you have probably seen packets of seeds with different flowers. You might have also seen seeds, like I've got my whole bag for my garden, and maybe you've seen seed packets, like I've got beets or carrots, or maybe some lettuce or corn. Or kale. There's so many different kinds of seeds that you can find and plant and grow and make a delicious garden. But I wanted to show you, when we're learning about flowers, I want to show you where flower seeds come from. Do you know where they come from? Flower seeds come from flowers. So I went out last fall, when all the flowers were starting to dry up and fall apart, and I went and picked one of the zinnia flowers that we're gonna grow today. I wanted to show you what he looked like. All right, so here is our flower, but look, he's kind of sad looking now. He's not a beautiful pink flower anymore. He's all brown and wilty. Look at that. Can you kind of see where the petals were? Well, here's what we're gonna do. When these flowers dry up, the wind blows, and watch what happens. These seeds, the flower petals come off, and I want to show you. I'm gonna try to show you up really, really close here. Hold on. But the seeds, I'll put it up against the white. Can you see at the very bottom, there is a seed. And when you plant this seed, can you see that? When you plant that little seed right on the end of that petal, it will grow into a new flower. So when you buy your seeds at the store or you see seeds laying around, all flower seeds come from a flower. Just like carrot seeds come from carrots, corn seeds come from corn. So if you want to, you can always save your vegetables or your flowers at the end of the year and keep those seeds and let them dry out and then plant them again next year. So that's what I did. So I just wanted to show you that seeds come from the flower. So you can kind of see them hiding down in there. That's where seeds come from. So those are seeds. And I also have some pictures I wanted to show you that I found. So here is kind of a picture of a bunch of different kinds of seeds. So we're going to be learning about seeds. We'll also learn about stems. There's many kinds of stems. Can you see all the different kinds? There's also roots. Roots are an important part of the flower. Lots of different looking roots. And did you know we eat roots? Did you know that? Like radishes and carrots and beets. They're so delicious, but they're actually root vegetables. Isn't that funny? So you even eat roots and you didn't even know it. There's also leaves. Leaves are very important to flowers. And they come in all shapes and sizes. And petals. And petals come in all sorts of shapes and sizes and colors and smells, all sorts of things. So I have a book I want to read you, and this is a book that I wrote that's all about flowers, okay? So we're gonna read a book together, and I also have a little magazine that I want to show you too that's gonna tell us lots of things about flowers, okay? So the book is called All About Flowers, okay? So, oh, and I wanted to show you one more thing, sorry, before we start reading. And this is, we're going to talk a lot about this, but this is the flower life cycle. So we're learning all about flowers. We're going to learn about all the parts of the flower, and we're also going to talk about the life cycle of the flower, okay? So keep that in the back of your head because we're going to come back to that, and I don't want it to confuse you, okay? Okay, so here is our story all about flowers. So, flowers have 5 parts: the roots, stem, leaves, petals, and seeds. Each part has a very important job to do. Flowers are everywhere. They can be many different colors and sizes. Look at all those different colors. The roots soak up water and minerals from the soil. They also store food for the flower. The roots also keep the flower in place. So look at that. The roots are kind of like your feet, and they stand deep down in that soil, and they keep the plant from not falling right over, getting blown away. Can you see those roots? The stem supports the plant. It carries the food, water, and minerals through small tubes like a straw to the flower. You see those tall, straight stems? So they're like a straw that go, and they soak up all those nutrients, all that food and water from the roots, and it sucks it up. The leaves use sunlight to make energy for the plant through photosynthesis. They also breathe in carbon dioxide and breathe out oxygen. And we need that oxygen. That's why plants are so important. So you see that? They're laying out their leaves, just soaking up that sun, and they turn that sun into energy for the plant, and that's photosynthesis. The seeds are the part of the plant, or part of the flower. Sorry, let me start over. The seeds are in the part of the flower called the ovary. So they're right in the center of the flower. Seeds are hard shells that hold baby flowers and nutrients inside. Isn't that cool? So like the little house for the baby flower. The petals are bright and colorful to attract insects and birds. They help spread pollen from flower to flower so the seeds can be made. You see that? All those insects, butterflies, birds, lots of different ones are enjoying those beautiful flowers. Flowers need 4 things to grow, all right? They need soil, they need sunlight, they need water, and they need air, all right? So look at that. They need, what is this? Soil, they need sunlight, they need, what's that one? Water, and they need air. Isn't that cool? Those are all the things that flowers need to grow. Okay, and I'm going to show you that flower life cycle again. Okay, so look at this. You plant the seed down in the dirt, and then it starts to sprout. Can you see that little sprout coming up and the roots coming down? And then it turns into a seedling and it grows up more. And then it turns into a plant. And then it has a flower. And then guess what? That flower has seeds. And when the flower dies, the seeds go into the ground. And it just starts all over again and goes round and round and round. So that's your flower life cycle. So I also wanted to show you this little magazine from Scholastic, and it's called Parts of Plants. It says plants have different parts that help them live. Each part has a job. Can you name the plant parts on this page? So what do you think this is right here? What do you think this is the plant, the flower part? Those are the petals. How about this one? Long and tall and strong. The stems. And how about these guys? Look at those green guys. What are those? They soak up that sun energy, that photosynthesis. They're leaves. And what do you think this guy is? It's brown and in the ground. Those are roots. They go out and get all the nutrients and minerals and food and water for the plant. Very important, okay? So plant part 1 is roots. And look at this, all different kinds of roots, okay? So roots keep a plant in the ground. You don't see plants blowing away with the wind because of their roots. Roots also suck up water from the soil. Plants need water to live. Plant part 2, the stems. Stems carry water up from the roots to the rest of the plant. They also hold the plant's leaves, branches, and flowers. So they need to be very strong. Plant part 3, leaves. Leaves soak up sunlight. They use it to make food for the entire plant. Leaves can also keep a plant safe. Have you ever felt a cactus needle? It is a kind of a leaf. It keeps animals from eating the plant. Isn't that neat? Oh, that's so cool. So when you are doing some of your lessons this week with Mom, you'll be able to learn all about the different parts of the flower and that flower life cycle and how it all moves around, okay? And one last thing I want you to see is, if you haven't planted your flower yet, would you get out your soil and your seeds? And you're gonna wanna put that soil in your cup and make sure you water it and take care of it. And you wanna make sure it has all those things that it needs. Does it have soil? Look at your cup. Did you put the soil in it? Did you put water in it? Is it somewhere where there's sunshine? And is there somewhere where there's some air? Because if we were to trap it in a baggie, it just wouldn't grow, okay? All right. I'm so excited to learn more about flowers with you guys. Bye.